Hey guys, welcome to a video. Today we're going to talk about Monster cereal. If you've never heard of that, you're probably like me from the UK. If you're from the US, you would have definitely heard of Monster cereals. When I was over in the States in the early 90s, my uncle bought for my brother and I, while we stayed there for the week, a few boxes of different cereals, and one of them happened to be Count Chocula. And it was the first time I'd really tasted marshmallows in a cereal. Little did I know those cereals had been going since 1971. Over here, we didn't really have anything with marshmallows in. No cereals, many flavours we just didn't have here. Wintergreen sweets we just don't have here, things like that. But I always, in the back of my mind, I had that memory. And it was very, very nostalgic for me with the birth of the internet to finally be able to look up all those old memories that I had from being in the States with my uncle in Long Island, was where he lived. And it was a great time of my life. Now I'm older, much older, I can look at these again, and it's very interesting. I don't know if this is a bit weird or a bit silly, especially for a man nearly in his 50s. But I was on the internet and no, it's not. This is about nostalgia and memories, and it fits in completely with horror fans and the horror themes. Ghosts, vampires, Frankenstein, and so on. And there's a great community. So let's have a look at some of these boxes that I've collected. I've got these to show first. These are just lip balms. We can get these over here. There's Count Chocula lip balm, Frankenberry lip balm, and the Blueberry lip balm. By the way, I'm wearing a Butcho Vision t-shirt. Go to the Vault of Von Drew to buy these. They're really good. So the first time I was reintroduced was about 2015 when the classic boxes came back out. Blueberry, really like that design. It's got the old style cutout mask which is on the back. Count Chocula, of course, which was very, very similar to the design I originally had in 1992. There we go. And I know there's other ones which have got, glossy mirror type finishes and things. But it's nice to see these old style boxes that came back out. These are all from 2015, July 2015. So then I lost interest for a while, and the next time I really showed any interest was 2023, when these boxes came out. Now, these were a tie-in with Kaws, the artist, Kaws. His signature is the crosses on the eyes, and he's an artist kind of in that same realm as guys like Shepard Fairey, Ron English, and Banksy, people like that. And I thought these were really nice, so I did pick these up. And this was the first time that Fruit Brute came back. That disappeared in the 80s, I believe, Fruit Brute, but he brought it back, and it's been back a couple of times. I hope it's perhaps this year we get Yummy Mummy as well, and then we get all of them. Frankenberry, of course, and there you go. That's the signature Kaws. And if you have a look on Count Chocula, you can see those designs. I'm not entirely sure what it is. You could send off 4 little figures, so little plastic figures. When you collected, you registered your codes and things like that, and you had to buy quite a few boxes. I have ordered from the States the 4 figures in their packages, which I think would be really nice to have with these. I also kept the big box it came in. So it came in a box like this, which is very cool, with all the monsters on. There we go. And I had to get this shipped from the States, and it ended up being about 40 UK pounds, which is about, I don't know, $60. The exchange and the kind of tax and everything on top really didn't help that day at all. But I really wanted it, so I picked that up. Now, last year we had a new character arrive. So if I just show you the new character. And this was, what's this box? May 2024, Carmella Creeper came along. The cereal is not very nice, in my opinion. I like all the others, don't get me wrong. And the trick, and my uncle told me this, the trick with Monster cereal is let it soak. It's really quite hard cereal. I mean, it's very nice. It's whole grain cornmeal, you know, mixture, really. But it's super hard. And as you get older, you've got to look after your teeth. You don't want to crack one of your fillings on a bowl of Monster cereal. But this cereal for me didn't taste very nice. But the design's okay. I don't really get the Carmella Creeper bit. She's a DJ. But I kind of understood it when they did the Monster Mash cereal, which is all the cereals together. I need a box for that, and I haven't got one. So yeah, Carmella Creeper came along, and that's quite a cool design. Boo Berry in a different design came along. That's really quite nice, that cereal. My favourite, Count Chocula, and that's a great design. Licking his lips, ready to eat his Monster cereal. They come with a nice little comic strip on the back. And these have become quite collectible now. So I highly recommend, if you pick up a box, you keep these boxes. They look really good on display. And it's a Halloween tie-in really, isn't it? And a horror tie-in. And last but not least is Frankenberry. Another great design, and I really like this cereal as well. By far the best milkshake after. So you you leave the cereal in the bowl for as long as you can. Have your cereal, and then you've got a nice strawberry flavoured milkshake for after. And again, of course, it comes with a comic strip on the back. And I did keep the box for this again. So there we go. I haven't got anywhere to display it currently, but I pack them away and leave them, and they'll probably go in the basement like all my other collectibles. So that leads me on to collectibles, which is something I ordered from the Big Bad Toy Store. And here it is. And I ordered, and these look really, really good. I hope they do some more. So Monster cereal figures. We've got Boo Berry. You've got Frankenberry. And of course, you've got Count Chocula. And these are made by Jada Toys. And I have to say, they're really, really well made. So let's have a little look at them. Position the camera. Get out of the way. And there he is. Highly detailed. I like the fact they've got the mask there. I'm not going to fold this right back, so I don't want to damage the card. But really nicely detailed, and of course with a comic strip on the back. These are excellent. They really are. And Big Bad Toy Store shipping took 1 week. I was lucky to pick up Boo Berry before it sold out. This is the glow-in-the-dark figure. Boo Berry, I think, might be back in stock. So pick him up quick, because he seems to be in quite limited runs. But very, very cool figure. I mean, the front glows as well. This is all glow in the dark. So that would be great for Halloween. Just really nicely detailed figures in a great box that looks like the original Monster cereal, with kind of nutrition facts down the side. Really like it. It's such a shame that General Mills cereals aren't available here in the UK. You have to go to specialist stores and order them online. So Frankenberry, again, a great figure. I think probably this is the best design out of them all. They've captured his silliness. He's such a wimp, isn't he? If you have a look at the adverts, it's hilarious. And there's a cutout mask, and it's just really nice. Looks like the original box, and a little comic strip on the back. Very funny. So guys, if you like Monster cereals, let's have a chat about it. What are your memories of Monster cereals, especially guys in the States? Are you going to pick any up? Well, they kind of come out September, October. They start showing their faces, don't they? In time for Halloween. So yeah, have you got a collection of Monster cereal? And what are your memories? Have a great week, guys. Thanks for watching, and all the best. Cheers.